How would it feel to be able to project your imagination into real life? To be who you want it to be, to do what you want to do. In life, anything or most things are possible if certain conditions are right. Think of it like a growing flower. A flower needs soil, which is nourishment. It needs water to survive and thrive, and sunshine to be able to grow. Some flowers need to be pollinated from bees to bloom properly. Now, if we turn this around and place it in real life, the soil is yourself being grounded to see clearly and utilizing realistic ways of furthering yourself. The water is positivity and determination in having the willpower for change, acting and reacting to what bends in the road that life throws your way. Sunshine is the results you see along the way, the smaller achievements. The bees are other people who can help you on your way, even if you feel you can do things on your own. Somewhere along your timeline, you will need help from positive thinking, like-minded people. The end results are the grown flower as a whole, the ultimate result of perfect conditions that were used to tend to the growing flower. In a few moments, you will go on a journey deep inside yourself to see what it is that you desire and need in your life. Through visualization and a story-based meditation, you will recognize the signs your mind and body are trying to tell you. Having foresight and a clear intuition is the starting point of your journey, and this meditation will help you gain the courage, determination, and clear thinking that is needed to initiate and proceed with any changes. Sit back, lay down or relax, however you feel comfortable. Make sure there are no distractions around you to fully appreciate what is good for your soul. Do not operate machinery or drive whilst listening to this meditation, as your mind's capacity is needed to clearly see what it is that you want. Get ready by shifting about to find that comfortable position that is right for you. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to meditate, only the way that works for you. Now it's time to begin your journey. As you sit or lay there, try not to move. Just visualize the words that you hear, as if you were daydreaming, by fully immersing yourself into the situations described. After this meditation, you will be free to make the decisions and changes for a better and more positive life. Imagine now that you are standing in a museum. You can hear the echoing hallways as people begin to leave this vast building as it is closing time. The workers are also seen to be leaving, and you can hear the faint outlines of certain words echo across the hallways. Doors are heard to be closed, and the lights are switched off, only having dim night lights remaining so you can see your way around in soft light. The ceilings are high and the room you stand in is of an open space. All around you see memorabilia of days gone by, those days of your own life, behind glass cabinets and displays, with props to highlight certain events. Some bring good memories and some not so good. Do not concentrate too much on these, as they are there to show you where you have been, not where you are. Remain impartial and see things as an observer, which will help you gain perspective and hindsight to future decisions. As you look around, you feel quite comfortable. There are no anxious sensations, just one of contemplation, thinking to yourself. Allow yourself to be okay with everything you see. The things you see are not real, but only a representation of your life. Thoughts that go around in your mind are very much the same. They are a representation of what life you have led and what could happen, but they too are not real. Impartial and observant, stay in the present, as if looking from the outside inwards. If your mind wanders, bring it back to now. Bring it back to the present, this moment of impartiality. As you look around, your past is one that has brought you to now, who you are at this present moment. Again, do not dwell on this. You are calm, relaxed, and present. In this room, you can see any vicious or repetitive cycles you have been in. You can see where you have made the same mistakes over to be in a position of vulnerability. You are calm, present, and very relaxed. Be observant of the changes you made to get out of those cycles. As you will see, something needed to change within yourself, and implementing a different thought pattern was needed to break those cycles. When the cycle was broken, a more positive situation developed and was nurtured from the experience of being caught up in such repetition. Also, lessons were learnt. Allow yourself to be free in thinking as you contemplate this moment and where you are in your life right now. Are you seemingly stuck in a repetitive cycle? What could you change to break free into a more positive situation or way of thinking? Have a moment to yourself to really ponder as an observer in this present time. You are calm, relaxed, and very present. Improvements in life are almost always from some sort of change that you implement in your life. And if you look back, you will see this every single time. Walking along looking through the cabinets, you observe more and more changes that developed to where you are now. The only thing you absorb are the lessons you learned along the way. As you come to the end cabinet, you are deep in contemplation, but calm, relaxed, and okay with everything at this time. Next to the last cabinet, you see a large doorway, which leads to an ever-present, echoing hallway. You walk out of this past room and into the hallway. Walking down the corridor, you hear your footsteps bounce along the walls and ceilings, as if the echoes are memories from the past. The initial clunk of your feet on the marble floor is your present moment, and the echo created is that of a memory, which, with each footstep, fades out quickly. You come to a large dark varnished wooden door, which has a brass sign on its middle. On the sign, it says, "The Future." Curious as to what this may mean, you grasp the large round doorknob and turn it on its side. As the mechanism turns, you hear the echo of metal and wood bounce across the hallways and into your ears. You slowly push the wooden door open to reveal a vast room with only one thing occupying it. A machine in the middle with ropes around the outside of it, which has a plaque standing in front, and on the plaque it reads, "Find your future." Next to the plaque is a very small glass cabinet. Inside is a key, and the key operates this machine. Ever more curious, you open the glass cabinet and gently lift the key out from its velvet bed, closing the cabinet shut. You take one look at the key and look over to the machine and wonder, what would it be like to see your own future self? Where would you be? How have you changed? You wonder no more and see there is a door into this magnificent machine. You open the door to reveal a seat inside. You climb in gently, looking around at all the controls, dials, and buttons. The operating instructions are on the front panel, and there is a window on the door and ahead of you. You close the door to a more silent atmosphere. You can now hear your breathing more clearly. You can hear that you have calmer breaths, deeper and longer in duration, as you contemplate more. Having read the instructions, you place the key into the somewhat elaborate ignition and give it a 45-degree turn. In front of you, the dashboard lights up into a colourful display of gauges and wonder. There is a keypad to your right. You input a date that is as far or short as you personally want it to be. When you have placed your chosen date into the display, you press Enter. To the left of you, there is a button. It is labelled Initiate Time Travel. When you are ready, depress the button. As you push down and initiate the travel sequence, a plethora of lights, some seen from the outside and some from the inside, are boasted into your enlightened eyes. Wonderful streams and circles of different colours, like a fireworks display, come into life. Through the windows, you can just make out the room the machine is in. Through this show of colours, the streams and circles become stronger and last for longer as you no longer see through the windows. The inside of the machine goes into a dim light. The engine and motor seems to power down as you now see through the windows something different. Through the glass, your eyes adjust to a setting where you will be in the future, in the date you placed into the machine. You see yourself and the surroundings of where you are in that future date. The instructions say, once you have travelled, you must stay in the machine to only observe. You are calm, relaxed, and very present as you spectate. What you see is now played out in front of you as clearly as if you were living it. You see what you are doing, you see the surroundings and which people are around you. Where you are right now has come about from decisions you have made from the present to this future date. Seeing things now, you can pre-learn any lessons that you need to and can take back with you when you return from this journey. From the decisions you have made based on your present way of thinking, is this situation more positive, or does it have a detrimental effect on your future? Have you made the right decisions? Could you improve this situation with more mindfulness? Observe and spectate through this window to see what is going on, remaining calm, relaxed, and very, very present. You are very aware of being in this time machine as you look through the windows. It keeps you grounded and mindful at all times. What goes on outside this machine hasn't happened yet, and there is the opportunity to change this outcome from what you see. Have a moment to yourself to be present in the future. Having had a look into your future self and seeing where it has taken you, should now help you make more informed decisions based on contemplative and grounded thinking. calmly play back in your mind what you just saw, again as a spectator, and observe how it makes you feel. Now, having the hindsight of the future, your mind now has something to rest upon, whilst it slowly and calmly weighs things up. Taking a slow, deep breath, you press the button that brings you back to the present. Again, the lights and circles shine in front of you, inside and outside this magnificent machine. You feel calm and relaxed, and as the lights dim to reveal where you first travelled from, you feel very, very present. The machine goes quiet. Your mind feels clear, calm, and very relaxed. You take another slow, deep breath as you open the door to exit this machine. Closing the door behind you, you walk around to the front of the perimeter, on the other side of the ropes, next to the glass cabinet, and replace the key back into its velvet home. Looking back at the machine one more time, you take a sigh of relief, now having some much needed knowledge that you can take with you to clearly begin walking your path to improvements in your life. You turn around and walk towards the wooden door that you entered, and you close it behind you. You lock the door once more and make your way down the hallway of echoes. As you walk, you feel free in your mind. Your body feels relaxed, and now exiting the building through the front door, you are very, very present. Take the images you saw and felt with you to make more informed decisions and choices in your own life. Being present takes practice, and being grounded in the way that you think about things is key. You did this when you were sat in the time machine. Now you can do it for yourself, in your own mind. Having the wisdom to think clearly, you can now fully relax into a good night's rest, or you may end this recording, whichever suits your needs right now. What you will take with you from this moment on is the present, and how you can build a path to a better future. The music will play on. If you would like to relax or fall asleep, feel free to take the time to contemplate this meditation. You are relaxed, calm, and very, very present.